Compared with the Western preference for wheat, the Chinese are known for their love of rice, especially the southern Chinese. This preference is related to the history of rice in China, which of course is where rice originated from. As early as 7,000 years ago, at the dawn of human civilization, the Chinese discovered the miracle of rice. Over the centuries, as rice became the most popular staple food in China, the problem of feeding the most populous nation on earth was resolved.
There is a common misconception that there is one great wall in China, and that is really not true. There are several Chinese walls, usually against invaders, and they have been all over the place.
The first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, becomes obsessed with protecting his kingdom, and even more so, his personal safety. He launches an ambitious project to protect his northern border by building a great wall 1,500 miles long.
First, he ordered, after he became emperor, to take down the walls between Yan and Qi and Zhao, because they would have divided his empire. But then afterwards he ordered to build a new wall in the north against the Xiongnu. Xiongnu were riding nomadic people from northern Asia. On those walls, usually they had guards and a very effective system of lighting fires. So if somewhere in the far east of the wall someone lighted a fire, you would have a chain of fires lighting it until the messenger to the capital would see it and write to the capital and give announcement that the enemy was coming.
China's official language,
Xi Huangdi has little trouble enlisting workers for his project.
Die Arbeiter.
At that time, all the workers were forced laborers.
China is the world's largest
is a
producer
dynasty
of
with very
rice. It
strict
is among the
laws,
principal
a lot of
sources
punishments,
of
and
wheat,
as a result,
corn,
one of the
tobacco,
penalties
soybean,
imposed
peanuts,
is the
and
forced
cotton.
labor.
And
People who are
also at the
condemned to forced
video
labor,
you'll see the
even
Great
for
Wall of
5,
China
10,
is a
or
series
20
of
years,
fortifications
carry
that
out
were
these
built
huge
across the
construction
historical
projects.
northern borders.
We know from the
It was
records
ancient Chinese
there
dating
were
imperial China
700,000 workers
as
who worked
protection
at different
against
construction
various
sites.
nomadic groups from the
Many of them were
Eurasian.
forced laborers,
China
but also
enjoys
forced
many
craftsmen,
traditional festivals,
volunteers who were
like
employed,
Spring Festival,
also
Lunch
farmers.
Spring Festival.
Every farmer had to provide military
There's a
service,
lot.
but also to provide labor services to the emperor.
Of course,
dem Kaiser zur Verfügung stellen.
most
Actually,
popular
the emperor was not the
Chinese
first to
dishes.
build the Great Wall, but he connected the various walls of protection previously built.
Architects usually were killed because the emperors didn't want architects to tell their secrets, how to build the wall, where are the secret doors.
In December 1987, the Great Wall was placed on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Today it's one of the most visited monuments in the world.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah. My life be like.
Welcome to Korea. Korea is one of the dream countries of most of us. The Korean peninsula has been divided into North Korea and South Korea since the end of the World War II. On September 2, 1945, the two governments were founded in the two regions in 1948. to the consolidation of division, the two countries became opposite and engaged in the Korean War from 1950 to 1953, which ended in an armistice agreement but without a peace treaty. North Korea is a one-party totalitarian state run by Kim Dynasty. South Korea, capital is Seoul, population 51 million. Currency is South Korea won, government democracy, and leader is Yoon Suk-yeol. North Korea, capital is Pyongyang, population is 26 million. Currency is North Korean won. Government is communism, leader is Kim Jong-un. A different culture of North Korea and South Korea. South Korea individuals live in a democratic constitutional republic. People can protest and lobby without fear. North Koreans live in highly authoritarian country. Questioning the system can land you in deep trouble. Individuals have to accept authority and learn not to question it. Greetings in Korea. Annyeonghaseyo is how are you doing? Annyeonghaseyo is goodbye. Kamsahamnida is thank you. Banggapsumnida is nice meeting you. Korean says annyeonghaseyo while slightly bowing their head when they greet others. Hanbok is the traditional costume. It's called hanbok in South Korea, Joseon in North Korea. Here are some places in Korea. The Seoul, the capital of South Korea, is a huge metropolis where modern skyscrapers, high-tech subways, and pop culture and street markets. Andong. This city is very famous for having many traditional Korean and historical sites. Jeju Island. It's known for beach resorts and volcanic landscape of craters and cave-like lava tubes. Busan is fulfilling your cravings to their local foods and stores in the streets. Gyeongju is famous also for having tradition culture in Korean sites. Here are some foods of Korea. Kimchi is most representative food in Korea. Bibimbap, tteokbokki, and kimbap, and omuk or odeng, and gamjatang. Soju is the most popular liquor in Korea. And here's the K-pops, Oppa, and the Ipudas, Blackpink. And last is ENHYPEN. Kamsahamnida. Thank you for watching.
Culture and traditional Japan is famous for having one of the richest and most interesting culture in the world. Many of countries' accents and traditions are still intact today, helping to shape Japan's unique lifestyle and global representation. While most Western conjure through of sushi, samurai, and sumo when they think about Japan's culture, and they would be wrong. This nation barely scratched the surface of the Japanese people and their multi-phase culture. This cuisine is based on combining the staple food, which is steamed rice or gohan or more main, or they may be accompanied by a clear miso soup and monopickles. The phrase "the right" refers to the makeup of typical meal server that has roots in classic kaiseki, honsen, and koho cuisine, also used to describe the first course served in standard cuisine. No way. The original of Japanese one soup Three side cuisine is the dietary style called Isai. One dish, 13 tracing to the 5 great saints template of the 12th century